All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Yo, if you haven't watched Joe Tomorrow, legendary fucking manga, like just unbelievably legendary manga. A tragic and beautiful story at the same time, and I think a lot of men will be able to relate to it. So I actually did a YouTube video, but I gotta upload it because I forget. Because I be working, man. I be doing stuff. I be grooving, man. I be grooving. It's hard when you're a sapient grooving. But anyway, let's get to the message of today. So I'm going through a situation, man. I'm going through some situations because I live life. See, most of you guys don't leave the house. Most of you guys some house niggas. You guys sit in the house all day and you play on your computer. You don't do anything, and so you don't get experience. And see, the thing about life is, you can only talk if you have experience. If you don't have experience, you just talk in theory. And if you just talk in theory, then I ain't trying to hear it, man. Because there's 1,000 theories out there. Nobody cares. What are you living your day to day? What is the practicality of your belief systems, principles, and philosophy? Can you actually go and embody your philosophy because it actually works in practicality in real life? But I'm speaking above most of you guys' heads because most of y'all are foot soldiers. Most of you guys don't understand general language. So let's get to it. Atonement. Atonement is a very, 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 very serious thing. Because what atonement lets you know is that the person is actually sincerely sorry for an action that they did in the past. So I don't want to hear apologies. I don't want to hear about apologies. Apologies don't do nothing for me. Apologies do nothing for me. How are you atoning? How are you rectifying the situation to the best of your ability? Because look, you're never going to be able to truly rectify a mistake. It's not possible. Like, it's impossible to do things over. Like, if you break somebody's house, you can't, like, fix the house. Like, you have to repair the house. But the damage is always going to be done unless you just rebuild the whole entire house. But what you can do, if you can't afford the ability to refix the house, is that you can atone by doing the best that you can do and trying to work with the person to appease them in a way that makes them feel satisfied with the past misdeed. See, a lot of these young cats, they only know how to apologize. Man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying to be better. I don't give a fuck about you trying to be better. What does that do for me today? Man, I told you how to be better beforehand, and you chose to not do better. So why do you think your word mean anything? Like right now, I got a nigga that owes me money. I got two niggas that owe me money. The first nigga, this nigga begged me for cash. He's like, I need to get my car. You know what this nigga did? He get the car. He does the same dumb shit. Talks crazy to me. Once he gets the money, then wrecks his car. Wrecks his fucking car. So I'm like, okay, what was the fucking point of me helping you out in the first place? I should just let you suffer. You would have been better off. And this is what I'm starting to learn to do as a human being, is to start to let people suffer. See, a lot of times people don't suffer enough to be able to make a change in their life, to be able to grow and be better. And so they keep repeating the same mistake because they keep getting bailed out. And my big problem is with life, I'm too generous, I'm too kind. I'm way too generous and way too kind for most people. Most people don't deserve my generosity and my kindness. They truly don't. And so what I do is I have a big heart, and I know that I've been blessed with a lot of skills and talents. So I continue to like try to help people despite them not trying to help themselves. And that's where I'm fucking up. And that's one of the things and lessons I'm starting to learn to grow and apply to myself as I get older. So this dumbass dude crashes his fucking car. Crashes his goddamn car. So I'm like, okay, bro, so what's the deal? You're just not going to pay me back? He's like, no, I'm going to pay you, man. I'm like, okay, how are you going to pay me? You don't have a car. Like, you need my money to get the car. You got the car. Did some dumb nigga shit again. Fucked your car up. Now you don't have a car. Now you're in the same situation, but I'm out of money because I helped your ass out. Well, you think I wanted to be in this situation? Yes, I think you did want to be in the situation because you put yourself in the situation. If you didn't put yourself in the situation, this would never happen. Because typically, you don't repeat the same mistakes that you did previously if you learn from the fucking previous lesson. But there's the problem. Most people, their ego, their vanity, whatever you want to call it, is so out of whack, so insane, that they never actually learn the lesson. See, I'm a very fast lesson learner because I'm a teacher. And as a teacher, you can't teach people if you don't learn the lesson. So I can't go and teach you biology. I can't go and teach you certain things in life if I have not already learned the lesson from that previous thing in life. That's why I'm teaching you it. If I did not learn that lesson in life, then I will not be qualified to teach you. I'll be just telling you theory. And if I'm telling you theory, you can hear it in my voice and my resignation, you're not going to believe me. That's why you guys listen to my channel currently, because you believe me, because I sound like I know what I'm talking about, because I lived through it. And if I lived through it, I'm going to tell you about it. I only talk about what I lived through. That's why it's so easy for me to talk all day. I can sit on this phone and talk for 24 hours straight. Would not bug me because I have infinite amount of things to talk about because I live infinite amount of things that constantly go through my life. But I digress. Atonement. Why atonement is important? Atonement is important because without atoning, your apology is simply empty words and there's no proof or evidence to show that you are actually apologetic and sad about what you did. See, if you're not actually apologetic and sad, you're not remorseful for the actions of the past deed, then how can we move forward? And the only way that you show that you are, what are you doing? The only way that you can show that you are sorry from a past deed is by putting in the work, future work, to try to appease the person who you then, what's the word? You offended. And here's the thing, if the person that you offended is a logical and reasonable person, they will appreciate the gesture that you're trying to atone. They will say, okay, let's work out a fair deal. I'm not going to have you be enslaved for the rest of fucking life to me because you did something. Even though that might be the case, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say, like, look, like, if you owe me $1,500 and I know you don't got the money like that, hey, look, bro, can you just give me $500? Can you pay me $500 over six months? Can we do that? Like, I know I'm not going to get, like, at a certain point, you start to understand when it comes to losses, you're not going to recoup all the losses, because if the person was actually an honorable human being that was actually going to pay their debts, they wouldn't be in the position to ask you for money in the first place, because they already have the money. They'll be asking you to go into partnership with them. They wouldn't be asking, can you give me some money or loan me some money? And here's the difference. Let me give you some game, young man. Don't ask for a loan if you don't plan on paying it back. I know that sounds simple, but do not ask for a loan if you don't plan on paying it back. Don't ask for a loan if you do not plan on paying it back. Just say, hey, can you spare me some money, please? I'd much rather you come to me as a man and say, hey, can you just spare me some cash, please? Can you just spare me something? Because you know what? Then I can give you what I can afford to give you and not expect it to get back, and I can live happily. But god damn it, when motherfuckers ask me for money, and they ask for a loan, they tell me they're going to pay back at a certain time, and I don't get paid back, it makes me want to kill you. And not kill you because it's the fucking money. It's the principle of the matter. Because here's the problem with most of these dudes. When they ask you for some money, and then you try to come to them for the money, they act like they don't know that you exist. They're like, oh shit. And I'm like, hey bro, look. It's okay if you don't got the money. I can understand. You're broke. I already expected this. I didn't give you enough money to cripple me. But god damn it, can you at least tell me like an excuse? Like, hey look, I'll get back to you in 6 months. Alright, that's fine. I can live with 6 months. I can live, even though you told me you're going to pay me back in 2 weeks, I can live with you telling me that you're going to pay me back in 6 months, god damn it. Because at least I got a time period that I can come back and talk to you for. But if I got to go and check up on you about some money, it's like, bro, you deserve your ass kicked. Because it's not only disrespectful, it's inconsiderate, and it's borderline evil. Because that means you were already plotting to do that all along. That means you were plotting to rob me all along. And then if a nigga came and fucking hit you in your kneecap and broke your kneecap where you can't walk no more, then you'd be like, oh shit, why do you hit my kneecap, man? I can't work no more. Well, then you weren't paying anyway to begin with. Now I understand when the mafia does that to debt holders. I get it now. I understand. It's crazy. The times that we live in, like, human beings don't change. Let's go check the audience, see what the audience is talking about. Support, breach. Thank you, brother. I'm sorry, people. I can't see the messages because my lazy ass refused to go fix my phone. Like, I got the money to fix the phone, but my front camera has been fucked up for like 6 months now. And I refuse. I'm not getting it fixed. Just on principle, I refuse to get it fixed because I don't care enough to get it fixed. This is why I need a wife. But Mrs. Apex is playing games. I'm trying to set Mrs. Apex up for life, and she playing games with the kid. I'm going to open up a Patreon so I can tell you about my relationship issues. Because you guys want to believe. You guys want to believe Mrs. Apex's attitude and the way her behavior. It's outrageous. Outrageous. She was calling me, hey, I don't like how you just to do me online. And people are going to, nobody knows who you are online. You're nobody online. Nobody knows you. And so it's annoying because, once again, ungrateful. She's being very ungrateful. I'm looking to set this woman up for life where she don't have to work no more by 30. By 30 years old, she'll be retired and be able to kick at the crib and just raise babies all day. That's that. But you know what she's doing? She's playing games. Playing games. And it's a sad thing. I ain't going to leave her. I like her too much. She's perfect match for me. Perfect. But now all she's doing is delaying her rewards. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm doing it with love. We still getting married. I can take a marriage on the table and she does some real crazy stuff. But right now, all she's doing is delaying her rewards. So instead of going for a 20-carat ring, it's going down to 15. Instead of 15, it's going down to 10. If she keeps playing around, it's going to go down to 5. If it goes down, it's going to be a wedding band. And so anyway, back to my aspect of niggas owing me money. It's not even about the money. At a certain point, it doesn't even come about the money. It's just the principle of the matter. Like, if you owe me money, I don't care. Even if you pay me $1 a month, I'm fine. As long as you are showing an effort. That's all I'm asking is a goddamn effort. Because you made all that. Here's the thing that annoys me. You made all that effort to get the money when you needed help. You made all that effort, man. That's what I'm saying. This is what annoys me about niggas. Niggas think they're fucking smart. They think, oh, all right, I'll outsmart them. I'm like, no, bro. All you did was tell me how much money it costs to keep you out of my fucking life. That's all you did. Which I'm happy to pay that, because when you stretch that out over a long enough period, like say a dude owes you $1,000. Let's say I live for another 70, 80 years. That means it only cost me, let's see, 1,080 years. It cost me almost like $12 a year to get you out the fuck out of my life and never have to deal with you again. I'm fine with that. That's a beautiful fucking trade-off. That's a lovely trade-off. I'll take that deal 10 out of 10 times. Think about that. Really think about that in your life. Think about the worst person that's ever been in your life. And think about this. If I could pay $10 a year and never have to deal with this human being again, that's all I have to pay, $10? I'd never have to deal with this type of human being again? I'll pay that fucking 10 out of 10 times, 100 times, 365 days, 7 days on Saturday, twice on Sunday. Twice on Sunday. Because at a certain point, you start to realize what the real value of money is. And the true value of money, once you start to make it, and you understand how to generate it, and you understand that it's infinite, and you can literally just print a money machine. What you understand the true value of money is, it just gets motherfuckers out your fucking face. It gives you time. Money buys you time. So that I'm buying with $10. So think that if I break that down, $10, divide that by 12. For less than 99 cents a month, I can get a ain't good, no good, motherfucking nigga out of my face for my life. Oh, easy work. And I get content to talk about it. Because what the nigga gonna do? He gonna call me and say, hey, bro, you talk about me on YouTube, bro. Well, nigga, where's my money at? I want to be able to talk about you paying my money. And once again, it's not about the money, it's the principle, man. It can be she shells, it can be workouts, push-ups, whatever the fuck. If you owe somebody, do what the fuck you owe them. Jesus Christ. Listen, this should be so simple. I don't know why we even have to talk about this. If you owe somebody, pay what you owe them. If you owe somebody, pay what you owe them. I don't understand why is this hard to even talk about. But niggas will sit there and argue with you all day. They'll throw you for a loop. I'm telling you, at a certain point, as a man, at a certain point, you get to a certain age where you become kind of busy with life, and you understand like how finite your life is, and that it's going to burn out at some point. And at some point, you won't be existing no more. At some point, everything in your existence will just be ash. It'll be gone. You won't exist no more. And then at that point is when you stop giving a goddamn. You stop giving a damn once you realize that my time actually matters. And that I'm wasting it with dumbasses who don't understand that they have time to not be an asshole. Like, think about this. In your life, you only got so many like moments and things that you can do. This is why Miss Apex is lucky. This is why I'm not leaving Miss Apex. Wait, give me a second. And this is why I'm frustrated, Mrs. Apex. Frustrated. Very frustrated. Oh, sure it is. I can go get another girl. You can easily go get another girl. But then I got to go back to the same process, and likely the same thing that happened with her is going to happen with every girl. Because I know this is the same repeat cycle. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again. So if you find a girl that you like enough, that her energy's good, she's pleasant, she makes you smile, she looks great, she wants to have kids, you have the same value systems. As a man, you got to decide, you know what? Listen, there's no such thing as a perfect woman. The same way there's no such thing as a perfect man. But you can create an ideal circumstance and situation for success. And that's all you can ask for in this world. So I'm not going to trade in a 98% success rate or a possibility success rate to try to go get 99 or 100%. I'm not fucking stupid, because how much time is that going to take? How much time, effort, energy is that going to take for me to get a 98% good situation to get to a 100% good situation? How much more, like when I do the trade-off and I realize how long my life is, I say, you know what? It's not worth it. But with that said, I will not take $1 short of my value on this market. I will not. I fucking refuse. I will go and listen. I will drop down to a percentage. I'd rather drop down to 85 to 70% success rate if that means I'm going to get the full value of what my offer is. Because I like my numbers. I think anything above like I had worse situations, anything above about a 60% success rate or anything above 60%, I'm going to make it work. I'm a survivalist. I'm a survivalist. If I got a 60% shot, hey, that's better than most. Shit, that's better than 50-50. You don't get much better odds than that. You go in a fist fight with somebody, you got about a 50-50 chance of winning. So I say this to say, people, please atone. Stop being assholes. Stop being people who take advantage of situations because you see a short-term game and play the long-term game. We all get to exist in this life for a temporary little bit of time. And the more people you burn, the less likely you're going to be able to work with people long-term. Because here's the thing. The world is when you actually operate in the highest levels of life, the world is a very small place. There's so, even though there's 7 billion of us on the planet, only about 1% of those 7 billion actually give a fuck to try. The grand majority of everybody else doesn't try. The grand majority of everybody else is they're losers. They're happy being losers, and they don't care. They really don't care. So if you go around offending winners, what's going to happen to you is you're going to get blackballed. And once you get blackballed, you got yourself a bad situation. You got yourself in the jam. Because when you get yourself in the jam, nobody can get you out because everybody wants to put the peanut butter with the jam. I'm fucking stupid. Anyway, I got to go back to work. I got my last job for the day. Pray for Ryan Garcia. He going through it. He's fucking going through it. Let's see. Definitely thank my wife when I get home. Let's see. Hold on. Who's it? Oh, wait. Hold on. We got a bunch of, let's see. We had the Rainbow Mafia. It's crazy. Nah, you up? Sup? Stream about it in real life. Wow, that's what I really needed. Okay, Jamel, for real. Still thinking a gravy bitch would have been better for you. I definitely think my wife, P. Diddy, be looking for you to eat dinner. P. Diddy going to be your house in a minute. Why would P. Diddy? You're a fucking stupid person. I'm sorry, you're a stupid person.